What is your opinion on the video? Would you choose to reside in such a haunted house? Do you think it is genuine, or is it simply a well-crafted prank? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Number 5. The Ghostly Visitor. This video was shared on Instagram by an individual named Lindy, who goes by the username Tricioli. In the video, Lindy documents a series of mysterious events that occurred in his kitchen. Knowing that his house is haunted by a presence, Lindy was sitting in the kitchen when he noticed the cabinet opening and closing on its own. This strange occurrence continued to happen, and then suddenly another cabinet door opened by itself. As if that wasn't enough, the kitchen door also closed by itself. It was clear that Lindy was fearlessly challenging the ghost, as he remained unafraid during these eerie moments.
E acho que é isso. Tá achando que eu tenho medo? Tem medo não. Se eu demonstrar medo aqui, aí que ele vai querer se aparecer na frente. Oxi, que é isso? Oxi. Abrindo um negócio ali. Se eu demonstrar medo aí que... Se eu demonstrar medo aí que o negócio fica... Mas eu mesmo assim não tem medo não. Tem medo não. Acho que eu vou lá pra casa de mamãe, né? Acho que eu vou lá, só pra ver como é que ela tá.
In another part of the video, when Lindy was not present in the kitchen, objects began to fly and fall on their own, and the fridge door opened and closed by itself. The noise caught Lindy's attention, and he arrived to investigate and put things back in their place. Unexpectedly, the cap of a pot opened on its own, leaving him stunned. Once again, a creepy shadow was seen moving the cap of the pot beside the stove. During the night, while having his meal, Lindy was suddenly disturbed by bone-chilling noises. He went to check but found nothing, so he stopped recording. However, a creepy face can be seen peeking behind the wall. At 3 a.m., while Lindy was in the kitchen, he noticed the cabinet door opening itself once again. But this time, objects fell and started moving on their own. Unfortunately, Lindy missed capturing a shot of a white figure crossing the corridor when he went to check the cabinet. The next day, in the kitchen, Lindy captured a shadowy figure passing through the corridor. This prompted him to immediately check the rooms. As he continued recording, the door in one of the rooms closed on its own. He also noticed that the desk had been moved from its original position. Later, he captured sounds coming from the kitchen, and he heard someone flushing the toilet and slamming the door.
Barulho telhando. Tem ninguém. Embaixo da cama.
It was evident that the entity was roaming around his house. What are your thoughts on this video? Let me know. Number 4. The Haunted Hospital. This chilling and horrifying video was recorded by a user named Brian on the social media platform TikTok. Brian joined a group of fellow ghost hunters to explore a reputedly haunted hospital. The eerie footage captured during his exploration of the haunted hospital showcased strange sounds and objects moving on their own, sending shivers down the viewer's spines. To add to the terror, a sudden fire broke out on the floor, leaving everyone stunned. Despite Brian's attempts to extinguish the flames with water, the fire persisted. As he delved deeper into the hospital, his attention was drawn to a chair moving on its own, further heightening the sense of unease. While investigating the corridor, the lights in the room flickered on and off without any apparent cause. As the night of terror had only just begun,
Se me puso la piel de gallina parica. Mire, mire, mire el ghost, mire el ghost. ¿Fuiste tú? ¿Alguien pasó allá? Sí, sí, ¿cómo suena el ghost? ¿Eres la misma entidad con la que yo estaba hablando ahorita? ¿No? Escucho sillas de ruedas. ¿Eres un hombre? Marica, la luz. ¡Ay! ¡Mire la luz allá, huevón!
Brian managed to capture footage of a mysterious figure, possibly a haunted spirit, or the ghost of a child who had passed away in the hospital. However, a few days later, the CCTV footage from the hospital revealed something equally terrifying. The security guard, diligently performing his duties, was startled by a sudden shadowy light emanating from a room door, moving from left to right. Despite the guard's investigation, nothing was found. Now the question arises, is the hospital truly haunted, or is this all just an elaborate hoax? Based on the evidence presented, it appears to be a genuine paranormal occurrence. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Number 3. The Evil Entity. This video showcases a series of eerie incidents captured by the CCTV camera installed in the house. The night of terror began with the young girl peacefully sleeping on the couch, only to be abruptly awakened by a strange and loud noise. Startled, she got up to investigate the upstairs area, but as she closed the door behind her, a loud bang echoed through the house, indicating that someone or something had forcefully struck the door. Alarmed, she went outside to check, but to her surprise, the door abruptly closed on its own and locked itself, trapping her outside. Despite her attempts, she couldn't regain entry through the door. As if these events weren't unsettling enough, something even more horrifying occurred that night. The subsequent CCTV footage from the baby's room captured a bone-chilling event, where the peacefully sleeping baby appeared to be dragged out of the crib by an unseen force. The baby's cries prompted the family dog to rush upstairs in concern for the infant. Miraculously, the baby managed to navigate the stairs on their own. When the parents arrived, they were met with the distressing sight of their crying child. The worried parents were shocked to find no trace of their daughter mentioned by the young girl. As the girl recounted the entire ordeal to her parents.
What happened?
I'm so sorry, I got locked out.
Why would you even answer the door to somebody just knocking, just open the door?
No, I thought...
Did you look outside to see who it was?
Yes, I couldn't, but that's the thing, see, I couldn't see anybody, and I thought that, like,
If you don't see anybody, then you don't go outside. Your little brother was upstairs by himself.
I know, I was freaking out.
Right?
I know, I swear to God, I never would have done that.
Wait, I don't understand. What happened?
It wasn't an accident, because something slammed the door behind me.
We were worried
Something
sick.
slammed the door.
Wait, I took a nap, and I heard somebody calling my name.
What?
I felt something, like somebody was calling my name, and I felt somebody there.
Are you sure you weren't just dreaming?
You weren't there, you didn't feel it.
The wind blew the door closed.
There wasn't any wind.
All right?
Sorry.
And I don't want to hear any more of this
Dad.
haunted house crap, okay? That's enough. You guys are driving me crazy. End of story.
It became evident from the footage that their house was haunted by a malevolent spirit. I would appreciate hearing your thoughts on this video. Please share your comments below. Number 2. The invisible force. The surveillance footage in the room revealed that 2 individuals were asleep inside. One was lying on the bed while the other was on the floor. Unexpectedly, the camera captured the moment when the closed door mysteriously opened by itself. As if that wasn't unsettling enough, something even more terrifying and eerie occurred. The man who was sleeping on the floor suddenly had his legs lifted into the air and was dragged by an unseen force. He woke up in terror and quickly fled from the room. He decided to investigate outside to determine if someone had played a prank on him. Meanwhile, the other man remained sound asleep. However, it appeared to be a genuinely haunted situation. Ultimately, it is up to you to decide whether this is all a hoax or the result of a supernatural entity. Number 1. Manifestations. The video footage was captured by Arash Afnan, a resident of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Arash encountered a series of supernatural occurrences after his home was invaded by an unknown entity. At first, these encounters were relatively insignificant, but they gradually escalated over time. Arash became increasingly alarmed when he started noticing a mysterious figure lurking behind the curtains, initially suspecting it to be a mischievous family member. However, upon thorough investigation, he discovered that there was no one present. The supernatural phenomena grew more intense in the following days as inexplicable noises and objects materialized in unexpected locations. Arash held the belief that a childlike spirit was haunting their home, playing pranks on the family, and engaging with his son. As time passed, it became apparent that this entity held a powerful sway over his son, who seemed to be interacting with an unseen presence. Gradually, the entity revealed itself more distinctly, possessing long, dark hair and emitting an eerie voice.
Tupis! Tupis! Masuk! Tupis! Kenapa Tupis selalu main dengan dia tu? Hah?
Kalau Papa nak tahu, Papa bukan dia.
The situation reached a climax when the entity materialized behind the refrigerator and then directly in front of Arash's face, instilling fear and bewilderment. The question that lingers is whether this phenomenon is genuine or not. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section. In conclusion, the dreadful discoveries are a mysterious and intriguing concept that has captured the imagination of people for centuries. Whether real or imaginary, these discoveries continue to fascinate and provoke fear in those who dare to explore it. Remember to hit that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe for more content on haunted and mysterious topics. Until next time, stay vigilant to your surroundings. Goodbye.
Oh! Ow!
Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Today, we have an exciting video lined up for you that will give you goosebumps related to doorbell camera and the spine-chilling footage they capture. Come along with us as we venture on a thrilling adventure into the mysterious and unsettling world of doorbell camera captures. Some of the disturbing footages are as follows. Number 8. Bad clowns spotted in town. The doorbell security camera recorded a horrifying sight. A late-night visitor who would give anyone nightmares. The video began with a man dressed as a clown swiftly approaching the front door of the house. In his hand, a knife was visible, indicating his sinister intentions. This certainly classifies him as a malevolent clown. Despite his attempts, the front door was securely locked, preventing him from gaining entry. However, the unsettling events did not conclude there. Additional footage from the security cameras revealed the man wandering around the premises, desperately searching for an alternative way inside. He eventually reached the back door and made another futile attempt to break in. After fruitlessly exploring the backyard, the clown eventually gave up and departed. If I were a resident in that neighborhood, I would ensure that every door and window were consistently locked and secured. Number 7. The Doorbell Witch. This eerie and chilling footage was captured by a doorbell security camera. Uploaded on YouTube by YouTuber Tom Roach, this unsettling video is gaining widespread attention. The video showed a creepy visitor slowly making her way towards the front door. The closer she got, the stranger she looked. Her fingers were unusually long as she approached, making her presence even more unsettling. Not only was her appearance eerie, but her actions were also quite disturbing. When she reached the Ring doorbell, it was clear that she had no nose, mouth, or any facial features, except for her long fingers. Eventually, she walked away from the door and disappeared into the darkness of the night, causing a chorus of barks from the dogs in the neighborhood. This mysterious being seemed like a mix between a witch and an unknown monster, with no human resemblance. Apart from her looks, she gave off a sense of fear. What do you think about the identity of this witch-like creature? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 6. Owner saved from raging fire. The footage recorded by the doorbell camera depicts the early stages of a fire starting at a nearby residence. Over time, the fire escalates in severity until it consumes the entire structure where the camera is situated. The resident, who was asleep during the incident, received numerous alerts on his mobile device as a result of motion detected by the doorbell camera. Upon viewing the video, the resident promptly seized a fire extinguisher in a desperate attempt to quell the raging flames. Realizing his attempts were futile, he escaped through the rear door of the residence. The prompt alerts from the doorbell camera were instrumental in preserving the homeowner's life during that evening. Feel free to share your opinions on the video in the comment section. Number 5. Stephen Groves. The video was captured by the CCTV camera installed in the doorbell. The individual identified in the recording is Stephen Groves, a 56-year-old man. Groves had been involved in harassing his disabled neighbor, Stephen Pirad, and the caregivers for 2 years. The instances of harassment have been documented on Pirad's Ring doorbell camera on multiple occasions. Groves has been observed trying to harm the device by using a screwdriver, defacing the lens with a black marker, and striking the device with a hammer or broom handle. The reason behind Groves' behavior is still unclear. In the past half year, Groves was found guilty of 3 harassment charges against Pirad. As a result, he is now under curfew and has to pay for the damages done to Pirad's property. Pirad's niece is extremely worried about her uncle's safety, fearing for his well-being and mental health. She is concerned that Groves might pose a threat to her uncle. Even with the restraining order in place, Groves continues to harass Pirad. Groves has been wearing an electronic tag for almost a year and is also mandated to participate in 20 weeks of rehabilitation. It's concerning that law enforcement doesn't seem to be able or willing to provide more assistance, considering all the legal actions taken against Groves. This leaves Purid in a very difficult position, as it's evident that Groves' actions are both unstable and dangerous. The distress experienced by Purid and his niece is quite evident, as they fear that Groves might escalate from damaging property to causing physical harm. By the way, what are your thoughts on this video? Feel free to share your opinions in the comment section. Number 4. Mysterious Woman. The video was captured by a CCTV camera positioned at the doorbell outside a residence in Albuquerque, New Mexico on April 9, 2023. At 3 a.m., the footage was recorded when the homeowner was asleep. Upon awakening and checking his phone, he was alerted to the incident. Upon watching the video, he was taken aback by the scene. A woman was captured trying different keys to enter the house and searching for a hidden one. The homeowner confirmed he did not recognize her. He reported that she threw rocks at his car and tried to unlock the doors, suggesting she might have been intoxicated. She even attempted to insert keys into the doorbell camera repeatedly. After a brief period, she departed the premises and was not spotted again. The reasons behind her actions remain unknown. What are your thoughts on this video? What do you think the woman's intentions were? Feel free to share your opinions in the comments section. Number 3. Knife-wielding elderly woman. The security doorbell camera of a friend of a Reddit user's father captured this footage at a house on the East Coast of the United States. The video depicted a chilling moment when, during the late hours of the night, a woman approached the front door of the house. At first, the woman seemed to wear a slight smile while she scanned the front door with a puzzled expression. She remained in that position for a minimum of 2 minutes, showing signs of anxiety and bewilderment, often casting paranoid glances behind her. The most concerning part of this unanticipated arrival was the sizable kitchen knife she gripped, repeatedly glancing down at it in the video. Although it appears from the video that the woman might have been dealing with dementia, it is important to note that this explanation has not been verified yet. It is possible that she was suffering from dementia or another illness that caused her behavior, but it is still distressing to consider the fear the homeowner must have felt upon discovering this footage from the doorbell camera in the middle of the night. I would like to hear your opinions on this video and what you think about the woman's behavior. Please share your thoughts in the comment section. Number 2. Unsuspecting stranger. The footage was captured by the security camera positioned outside the door. The displayed video depicted an individual wearing a hood, appearing suspicious, as he swiftly and aggressively approached the front door of an unspecified residence at approximately 10 p.m. Upon realizing that the door was locked, he promptly attempted to open it. It was quite disappointing to see that the homeowner didn't bother to check who was at his door at such a late hour. Without any hesitation, he quickly opened the door. It was surprising to see how friendly the homeowner was towards the stranger, especially considering the suspicious behavior the man displayed as soon as the door was opened. It was quite a scene when the homeowner reacted swiftly, pushing the man out and causing him to strike the glass of the door before it shut. The man stuck around for a brief moment, tinkering with the doorknob, until the footage abruptly ended. Although it was hard to make out the conversation, it seemed like the man might have been under the influence of drugs and had intentions of breaking into the house.
Hello. Hi. How far are you, sir?
Who are you?
Everybody in the house, how are you?
Good. You need to leave.
How far?
Out there.
What's the reason stairs?
What?
What's the stone stairs here?
Come on. Where are you going?
What's the stairs here?
Goodbye, you.
The homeowner wasted no time in contacting the police, but unfortunately, the man had vanished by the time they arrived. Whether he was ever found or not remains a mystery. This incident serves as a reminder for homeowners to be cautious and verify the identity of individuals before opening the door. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section. Number 1. Courageous rescue. The security camera at the entrance of a residence recorded this footage. The video depicted a disturbing and concerning event involving a woman and her child. The video showcased that the mother unknowingly guided a man towards her front door, with him just moments away from entering. The man, who pulls up his mask to hide his face, shows his planned intention as he heads toward the driveway. The mother was completely unaware of the danger that was getting closer, but her daughter was alert and noticed the man. Luckily, the mother can quickly get inside and shut the door before it's too late. It's only when she watches the frightening video recorded by the doorbell camera that she truly understands how serious the situation is. After this incident, the woman was deeply troubled by what she saw, so she quickly informed the authorities. The police's reaction was quite alarming, given the recent reports of a dangerous rapist preying on women and children in the vicinity. There is a strong suspicion that the person caught on camera could be the same culprit. It is rare for someone to wear a mask that covers their entire face, like the one in the footage, unless they have sinister motives and want to hide their identity.